Good morning and welcome. I'm JC Yogi and today I'm gonna show you a mudra and pranayama. The mudra is called Uttara Bodhi. Mudra, they're energetic seals that even the Anjali is a mudra, of course, and connection in between the elements. The hand gesture and the power of the mudra is so strong that it connects us back into the self. So Uttara Bodhi Mudra, we'll do it and I'll explain to you. So your palms together, left thumb over your right thumb, index finger together and wrap the three fingers into the hands. And bring this mudra around the sternum, palms pushing towards each other's, shoulders back, neck is long, elbows down. And now rest it into your sternum. You can close your eyes or you can soften the gaze. You can keep them lightly open, whatever it feels for you. I really want you to draw inward. Uttara means north, Bodhi is the enlightenment. Of course, it's named after the Buddha, when he sought enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. So this mudra serves us like a lightning rod that connects us between the inner self, the earth, and the sky. And of course, your index fingers represent the air element. So when we point the fingertip up to the sky, really upward, this element, the air, towards the sky all the way. So this mudra can be held this way, or you can extend your arms straight up to the sky, with the shoulders relaxed, the sternum is softened, then the ribs are softened. So this is where we really connect earth and sky, and we become this conduit that connects us between the earth and the sky together. So you become that lightning rod. This is really a great mudra to kind of find clarity in our mind when there's so much happening in our life, and it's really to connect us into the self and to seek this enlightenment, to seek answers wherever we know to seek in our life. So it's really good to hold this mudra for at least 5 minutes. It can be done like I said, seated, you can be standing, you can be kneeling down, either way you can do it. And like I say, it is always good to hold the mudra for a while, and then you start to feel it. If it doesn't happen straight away, it's okay. It took me years to practice mudras and to start to feel the energy into these mudras. So take your time when you hold this mudra, and always tap into the innermost desire of your being, of your heart, of your soul, and let this mudra work with you. So we're going to hold it for just a little bit, and soon we're going to come to a pranayama called Kapalabhati, the breath of fire, or the skull shining breath, sometimes called as well. And this is a beautiful breath of fire to connect again to the abdomen and when we pump the belly. Sometimes as well, this mudra, we can call it Kali mudra, represent the sword of Kali. And when we need this courage, we can call into Kali, because she is the ferocious. And when we are in deep, that place of darkness, because that's where she is, but then she breaks free from this darkness into the light by kind of like releasing any tension, by being ferocious, fearless warrior. So while we're holding this mudra, take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Now you can do the Kapalabhati with your hands here. I like to do this mudra straight up to the sky and do the pranayama. So the pranayama, release your hand down for a moment, I'm going to explain it. The pranayama comes from the belly, is like really pumping the belly with the breath out, sharp breathing out. The belly draw in, the breath in comes naturally. So the emphasis on the exhalation through the nose as you pump the belly. It's releasing the sinuses and release and open and give you this clarity in your mind, this pranayama. It's beautiful. That's why it's called a skull shining breath. So we do the 3 rounds, and each round takes between 40 breaths to 40 to 50, depends on how your lungs and how you build it. If you're new to this pranayama, take it easy, do maybe 1 round at a time, take a few minutes of break in between, go back into it, because it might give you a little bit lightheaded. So I really wanted to Ground yourself first. You can be cross-legged. The hands come back to the mudra. Left thumb over your right thumb, index finger together. Wrap the 3 fingers in. Bring it into your heart center to ground yourself while your eyes close. Feel the connection between earth and sky. Feel the connection between the earth, of course, beneath you, the sky above you, and how this air element pointing upward. Whatever you seek in your life, always call in this mudra before we start the pranayama. So 3 rounds of pranayama. Your hands either here or you extend it straight up to the sky. Deep inhale, deep exhale. When you're ready, we pump the belly. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring your hand back down if you're up. Your arms are up to the sky, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. When you do this Kapalabhati, try to keep the jaw muscles softened, otherwise you feel the neck draw in and the closing through the glottis. So it's really, really important to keep that softening jaw muscle and you feel the breath moving upward. That's the whole idea with the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. 2 more rounds. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Release your arms. Take your arms up to the sky or keep them as they are. Breathing in, exhale, hands come down all the way into the heart center. On the last round, I'd like you, if you can, with me, do the lock, the bandhas. And the bandhas or the maha bandhas, where you start from the mula, the root, udiyana, jalandhara. So when you, on the last exhale, as we breathe out, you kind of like gentle breathing in. And as you're breathing in, you engage the lock, you draw the chin in and you bring the hand into the mudra, into the heart center, the sternum. And you hold it as far as you can. The kumbhaka, the retention of the breath and the locks is so important into the practice because it actually, the moment we're breathing in again, it releases everything and anything that wanted to be released from that place. Okay, the last round. Hand into Uttara Bodhi, left thumb over your right thumb, index finger together, wrap the 3 fingers, hands by the sternum or reach up to the sky, shoulders go back, ready, breathing out all the way. And when you're ready, breathing in, sharp exhalation through the nose. Inhale deeply, exhale all the way. Inhale, short breath, hands down, throw the chin, full lock. Whenever you're breathing in, and then sit in this mudra for a minute or so, While your eyes soften, gaze, whatever you feel. Back to the breath in, breath out through the nose and out of the nose. I encourage you to practice this mudra at least once a day and do it for a week and see the difference in there. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. My name is JC Yogi and you can find me on this YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook as a JC Yogi, my Facebook page. You can find me on Instagram as a JC Yogi1, and of course you can find me on all different social media between Twitter and LinkedIn, and of course my website jcyogi.com. Namaste all.